Greetings, my fellow nut enjoyers and seekers of ultimate wisdom, or as we like to call it, ultimate nut clarity. My name is Nax Ultima, and today we are playing the Necromancer's Tale. Maybe for the last time, as we are in the last chapter, and things are about to get wild. Last time, we ascended to Lichdom. So today, we shall enact our plan of grand revenge. And I say, let's go. Good. Also, tomorrow is May the 4th. I was debating if I should go and play some Star Wars Battlefront 2. Would probably be nice. Ah yes, I need to check with Diedrich to see. Yeah, let's advance time, which we can't, so let's go back inside here. Currently advanced time. Interesting. Villa farm. Yes, I got your message to Willa, just like you asked. He might be there already. Let's send Willa to the ruins of Rosaria's hut. What are you holding up? Me? I'm fine, Alastair. Sure, the interrogation wasn't fun, but they didn't hurt me. They think I'm too simple to know anything, and maybe I didn't know how much. I didn't know much, but they got nothing out of me. Thank you, my friend. That you still consider me a friend means you're still you, after all. We're trying to be us, but it is hard. I have some preparations to make then. Master Alastair, it is too dangerous here. You must make away with haste. What of my mother? Oh dear Juliana, you know that she was taken by the guard when they stormed the house? I'm afraid I have not been able to tend to her for several days. I heard that she had taken ill. Your aunt was watching over her, I think, but that was some days ago. Without her medicine for so long, I fear the worst. Okay. Annie is here. I'm here. What do you need? Can give her the spell book. How are you feeling about your decision? I've made up my mind. I don't know how I feel about this magic quite yet, but I do know it can help people. I wish it weren't wrapped in all this bloodshed. Take my spell book and keep it safe. Your book of spells, don't you need it? I know all I need for battle, and the book is not required now. Its knowledge must be preserved for my future study. I would not wish it to be damaged. I will keep it safe. Do you mind if I study it? It may contain secrets of use to medicine. I can't believe it. Annie actually turned around. If you can read it, then you may study it, Annie. Nice. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Annie actually came here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Where is he? There is he. There he is. We should have grabbed some minions if this is a trap, but if it is a trap, then we should save. The smolders of the burned out hut had settled by the time I returned, leaving little but rubble, broken boards and shattered pots. Willard stood surveying his handiwork. He looked up as I approached, his face twisted into a mix of rage and something softer, pliable. You dare to summon me to this place as if I were not your enemy, to think I had once counted you amongst my friends, but here you are, clearly the product of desire and corruption. It was only a matter of time before you fell. He leveled his sword in my direction. A laugh bubbled up in my chest. Willard was nothing. No matter how much he had trained, he did not stand a chance against the power I wielded. And your message, what could you know about my mother? She died a long time ago. It was nobody's fault. Gervais, he helped me. Yet you imply he did something. I will not hear these lies. The poor man had no idea. He did not understand. He did not even know his own pain. It was time to decide. Expose him to his pain and ply him to my side, or let him live in ignorance and meet him in battle. No, you have forgotten, Willard. Let me remind you. I held out my hand, and a thin, silvery mist flowed from my fingers and into his eyes. The color drained from his irises, and before us the vision played out.
You there? What are you doing? Oh, witchcraft, I do not doubt.
No, sir. We are blessing the crops, that the harvest may be good. 'Tis just benign hedge magic.
The man approached the woman and roughly grabbed hold of them.
It would be safer for you to leave Ralston and never return. Witchcraft is no longer tolerated here. Your whelp I shall entrust to the orphanage.
No, sir, please have mercy. Don't take my boy from me. He is all I have in this world.
Why are they doing this, Mother? You men cannot take me!
The boy vainly battered the man with his fists as he was lifted and carried off. The two women were marched off towards a waiting carriage.
Ugh.
The boy sunk his teeth into a man's hand. He received a hefty blow across the head in response. I will not. Hello, Shuki. How are you doing today? Not.
No, you cannot do this.
Willard! Mother!
No. I refuse to believe this. This is some trick, some black magic, something you have made up. Mother. He held a hand to his head and his sword wavered in the air. Mother, he took you away. He took you from me and put me in that orphanage. How could I forget? We sometimes forget, so it does not hurt. Doing nothing, this is some trick, some black magic. Black Friday, of course. Ah, yes. He told me she died. She must have died. He wouldn't have kept her from me, would he? Last time I saw her, she was here, but maybe not. No, Gervais has done so much for me. I can't allow you to confuse me with your conjuring. What matters is now. He's cared for me, given me work, offered me counsel. Think about it, Willard. Your mother was caught and censured for witchcraft. Mans had its own witch not too long ago. She even called out to you before she died. Tell me, does she not bear a striking resemblance? His face went white. What a pain, Willard. True. Witch? No, it couldn't be. The one we hanged was a necromancer. He told me so. A threat to the city. An ally of... your ally. She couldn't have been... Willard's sword clattered to the ground as he fell to his knees. Do you realize it now? I should have known. She looked at me with 3 pairs of eyes, but they were all the same eyes. Her eyes. She called me by my name, though we had never met. I thought it was a trick. Tears streamed from his eyes. I took her just as he took her all those years ago. I delivered her to the gallows, she told me. She tried to tell me and I just didn't listen. She would have said anything to get free. I convinced myself that she was the enemy. Revive the witch? We already did. She's not dead. We actually, with the prayer we did to Hecate when we were at the gallows, we actually saved her. She came back. We met her last time. Would you have stopped her execution? I don't know. I don't know. I went it right where I wanted him. Should we make him flee or should we make him fight for us? We should take your revenge, Willard, or should we... his mother is alive, so maybe if we make him flee, he can visit his mother. Save yourself and flee. Gervais has done enough to the both of us. Yes, I think that's the best option. I can't be in this battle. I trust neither of you, even after all you've told me. Thank you for that, but I must go. Willard rose to his feet, gathered his sword and left. I should probably have convinced him to fight for me. I know there's an achievement if we convince him to fight for us. More people gone, more chance to win. Quite so, that was the guard captain. Must prepare my forces and meet Gervais and battle at the north gate. Is there a way to gather more undead? I should have went to the, what's it called? Sorry, a spade. What's it called again? The cemetery in the city. I dug through the stony soil at the surface into the clay below. I uncovered some old bits of broken pottery. Eventually I found what I needed. A small piece of amber, glistening faintly orange in the light. Okay. Why? Okay. We now have an amber crystal. Dungeon. We told Annie. Oh, Shuki. Annie returned. She's here. She decided that she wanted to try out this magic thing. So we gave her our spellbook. She actually turned around and came here. I was extremely happy. Like, holy. So maybe she learns necromancy now. Southeast. Need to go southeast. Not that it would make a real difference, I believe. Oh, never mind. We already dug for bodies. Well, lovely. Are we ready for that fight? Can we even do anything more? The grave yielded no skeleton nor corpse. In the years since the Lich War, most graves have been dug up and their inhabitants cremated and reinterred. My head started pounding as I entered the holy building. I had to get out before I lost consciousness. Oh. I see. I was not holding a spade? What? Excuse me? I feel no skeleton. Okay. And I believe we already dug up everything we could here, right? Yeah. We dug for a body. Put away my spade. I don't know why, but... Okay, you two. Have you seen the army of which I heard rumor? And they are no match for you. A good swift strike to their flank will rout them in short order, master. I would have you join me in the battle to come. It would be like the old days, I would be honored. Me getting on in years, but I still know how to pack a musket. Lovely, we have 2 Prussian old-timers to join us. That's all, I will need to go to face Gervais's army. Perhaps I have more to do first. That's all for now. Prussian veterans? Good. Indeed. This way, right? Yeah. Oh no, I wanted to do something first. To see. They actually barricade that G? Yeah. This was all that remained of the stairs up to the house. Are these crates still filled? They're still filled with weapons. I mean, why not? Why not take all the weapons? This is quite sad. But alas, we shall grab our undead horde. This will have to do. Yeah, we gave that book away to Annie, so we can't do anything with it. Good. Oh, now it's a mass repair. That's very cool. But there's still one skeleton. Yeah, John Wick repair. Magozo stotom sikitur ut opi tabaluga. Oh yeah, Bohaven's creature. Have you learned more words? This is literally the last chapter. This is your last chance to speak to me. Why not? Why should I not have more weapons? Indeed. Well, I suppose it counts as progress, though perhaps not a vision of the afterlife. And good night to you too. Good. Yes, good. This is good. So this is the north gate, right? So we now have to lead our force through here, go here, through the slums, the Biller's farm, and then to the north gate. Without the guard commander and the guard being still weak from the plague we unleashed, I do hope that this should be an easy fight. If not, then I still have a Wraith. I believe the Wraith can solo this army. Unless it abandons me because we completely lost our search for this Pew person. Did I already dig here, by the way? Already dug, never mind then. Sadness. Alright. Where can a man go? Oh, probably not this way. They all now have strong bones, and they all should be better skeletons by now, I believe. The upgraded version. And zombies. Not the amount of zombies I could have. I think I could have received like 4 more zombies. But having like, what is this, 28 undead minions? That's already quite Gucci. This is the only way. This is the east gate. Stop. Who's that? Debbie! Debbie, come back. Please, Debbie, where are you going? Zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10. Well, we ambushed them now. It's safe here. A group of mercenary soldiers was sneaking through the slums, hoping to make it to the city by the east gate without me noticing. I attacked them. I noticed. First, this. And now a chilling mist, please. This one in the back. Does one of them have a musket? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. You all have 5 AP. 1, 2, 3, 4. So none of them should be able to attack me. They should be able to attack whoever's this Rudi. So I'll wait. Oh, you can stand in front of me actually. Yeah. Get Rudi, I don't care. Bloodlust. Failed. Spread out your targets. Where are they all coming from? Where in the devil is he going? Who knows? Where am I looking though? Crazy, holy schmutz. Is he running away? He's also running. 4 people, 5 people are running away. What the heck? Oh, close to target. Nice. Damn. This may take a while. Oh really? I thought it had a reach of 2. What do I do against someone who's running away? Also, why am I looking so weird in the sky? Failed. Failed. Okay, I stop with the big summoning now. It's so terrifying, holy. Oh. Reload. Should probably got myself a musket or something. I ask myself, where is he running to? Where could he possibly run? Can he enter the city this way? You cannot run anymore. Oh, what? Oh! Okay, now there's a corpse in the city. Okay, now this will take a hot minute. Why is the minute hot? I don't know. How many? Yes. So I think this is 9 more zombies. Need a new zombies. Ja, ja. Very nice. So yeah, okay. So what about this ghost? Do we talk now? I left her to atonement then. Ach, man, never mind. These are zombies. I don't need anything. Give me that body. Awaken. Have a sword. Ah, okay. So oh, whoops. Rutigus. Rutigus. If you have more names, please let me know, Shuki. These are literally the last soldiers, I believe, we will revive. Oh wait, we have 2 more helpers. Brains. Gorlock the Destroyer? Yes. You will be Gorlock. What weapon should Gorlock receive? Sword? An axe? A halberd? A spear? A knife? A carabiner? That's not possible. It has to be one of these. I believe Gorlock gets another halberd. L. Quite so, quite so. At least we get rich by just looting them all. An axe? I should have given Gorlock an axe. Okay. Then Gorlock shall receive an axe. Blood. Gorlock will get her his a Panzerfaust. No. Oh wait, that's Rudy. Oh, Rudy's dead. So once a zombie dies, can't revive it again. Oh, that is knowledge. We lost 1, we gained 9 more. Manfred. Rip Rudy, yeah, Rudy was truly one of the good ones. You shall be Rudy the second. You shall receive a sword. No. Equip. Name the next one. George. I like how when we first created skeletons, we had like Sir Ratalot and Bone Jovi, Le Big Bonheur, Mr. Bones, and that one Skyrim meme, and now we just evolved into normal George. Oh wait, this is shocking. Blood. Ruby, Rose, Rebelia. The wimpiest weapon. Then George shall receive a knife. The knife is pretty big. Is that a knife? Oh, that's his normal sword. Whoops. Here, I have a knife. Oh yeah. The knife is so wimpy it doesn't even align with his hand. Completely forgot to name this one. George. What the heck is that? George. Eats flesh a lot. Balthazar. Alright, is that everyone? All stay here, all nearby follow me. We now have 21. 36 undead followers. That is very cool. In Georgian Spanish is Jorge. True. So north. Right. Look how they swarm around that house. Tell me about this army. It's huge that the North Gate. They could come here any minute. He's even got Willard and the city guard involved. You really need to leave. I'm ready to face my uncle's army. How did you get out of Mars? Yeah. Always showed a brief flash of pride, which was almost comical given the circumstances. What was not so difficult, the soldiers were sending supply cars out of the city and we merely went along with them. So many years protecting your father's secrets has prepared me well, you know. I'm afraid that there is no going back now, though. They make for war and the gates will remain closed. Tell me about the army. It is terrible, so many soldiers at the North Gate, sullying the fields. I do not care for violence. I will serve you ever as I served your father, but I cannot defend you against slings and arrows. Ready to face my uncle's army? Surely not. You cannot mean to take on that army alone. I have decided, and I am not exactly alone. You are your father's son. I shall not stop you. Annie. I'm ready to face the army. You sure, my love? She still calls us her love. Yes, the time has come. Annie wrapped both arms around me and drew me into a deep embrace. A sweet scent filled the air around me as we kissed, long and languid. Okay, she just kissed the corpse. Bam! That's hot. Annie, are you okay? You okay, Annie? You're okay. Are you okay, Annie? I felt her warmth, distant, but there, just able to penetrate the coldness that now permeated my being. Her lips and tongue tasted sweet and youthful, and so alive. She gasped for air when we parted at last. Oh, Alistair, you're intoxicating. Go then, love of mine, and take that kiss with you for luck. Lovely. Is the dead man who drank some stinky potion. Penetrate. So, North Gate. This one, right? So right in the west. There they are. I'm about to buzz. Are you going to catch the buzz? Catch the buzz. So let's count them, right? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are these musketeers? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Einundzwanzig, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. The musketeers first, definitely. We have more zombies than they have soldiers. I think they have just 30, 35. We have 36. I don't like how we are standing here though, so let us do this again. You're on the wrong side, brother. I don't know if these are musketeers. Yeah, they have rifles, okay. So they only have one group of rifles. Should be doable. I neared the battlefield. There was still time to turn back and complete my preparations. Alright. Did I miss something? Can I do more? Can I do more is the question. I was here, 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 I was here. Can you give rifles to a skeleton? Sadly not, they can't use rifles. I tried. It would have been awesome though. All stay here, please. I need to go back in here. Do you have a quest log? I do. And it just says, I have resolved to see Zelik's plan through to completion. And I must prepare my forces and meet Gervais in battle at the North Gate. I will go now to face Gervais's army. I am ready. Join me and we will go together. My lord, my sword is ready. Let's go to war. We'll go now. I am ready. I don't know why it said protect the people here. Are these mine? Oh, there's another group of soldiers. Lovely. They are late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, another tenor? Surely, you're spoiling me. A group of mercenary soldiers was hurrying along the road on the way to join Gervais's army. They looked frightened to see me. I attacked them. Oh, let's shoot this one. You know what I will do? No, I won't do anything. I will have to summon the Wraith. Or I forgetty spaghetti. Chilling Mist is 1 AP. Alright, let's put the Chilling Mist down there. weapons. How about you get the... no, I'll just shoot this one. And then I will do some lovely death focus. Now. Spread out targets. No, target closest actually. Ah yes, I cast gun. Gun is most effective, I must say. I should have gotten more pistols. Where do they flee? That single guy in the back is absolutely fucked. This one, that's Debbie. That's Debbie. Oh no. We have to save Debbie. This one is not fleeing, but the Wraith can get this one. So I actually shoot this one so he doesn't run away too far. No. Can I get this one? No, okay. Oh yes. Oh yes. I accidentally skipped my turn. No! He's getting away! Huh? Got him. Oh, there's another one. Yeah. Max, I think he was getting scared shitless. I think so too, he was so far away. Wait, here's a rock. What? Nice. Oh, I'm running out of names. Stinky boy. Follow me. Name Gordon. Sure. We'll call one of them Gordon. Gordon. Follow me, Gordon. Wait, yeah, wait, that's just what? Oh, he's standing. Oh, okay, no. Maybe I should have given them numbers instead. That would dehumanize them. Roger, Roger. Who let them cook? Can't believe it. Toothless, he's honest. Oh yeah, this one is Skelly's dead. You pick up Skelly. They're really treating us here, I must say. Richard. We'll name this one Zal. Have you watched Top Gear? No, I only on YouTube Shorts. Are these their names? It's definitely funny, or the older ones at least. I see. Needs a shower. Discord mod. Follow me. I should have called this one Discord mod. Alright. He's carrying able. So he's very able. Give me the body. So where are we? We are on the North Road. Got the nearest. You know what, Skelly? You are dead. I'm sorry. I know of 30 zombies. This is cheating, basically. Not gonna lie. I could just, I could just position the soldiers. It reminds. Should I go full ham and just? What are they doing? Move to there. Move move to there. Move to there. Move to there. Can they stop moving now? Ooh. Go full arm, it's not loot box, it's surprise game mechanics. Lovely. Good. I think we should go in. Maybe once these have repositioned. Just stop moving out of the street. You know, was starting to think from a roleplay perspective, maybe they don't realize that these are zombies. But then I freaking moved skeletons in there, and now the roleplay doesn't make any sense now. Save? Definitely. We may lose a bunch of zombies in this fight, but I think having 30 new zombies, we can replace every single zombie we lose. Big fight. Let's show them our big nuts. I neared the battlefield. There was still time to turn back and complete my preparations. I was ready to fight. The warm, palpitating stench of humanity hung in the air as I set foot upon the field of battle. Companies of soldiers littered the fields. They eyed me with the menace and resolve of a pack of wild dogs gone hungry for days. They would find me a difficult meal to swallow. My undead gathered around me, protecting me with their every sinew, and utterly focused on those that threatened me. Several of the soldiers closest to me faltered and stepped back. One trembled as he reached for a sword. I could feel his heart pounding despite the distance between us. My sect of the Shroud emerged from the trees, bristling with the experience of war. Once a throng of dedicated followers of orders had become this few, my loyal guard. The old man fell into step behind me, silent, steeled for battle. A horn sounded from the gate, followed by shouts. The tension in the air shifted. A thunder of boots charged at me like a coming storm. The battle was here, and I met it head on. I was hoping so much that they would bring guns. Good, first thing first, Wraith. Cooking time. Then we will shoot this one. Gonna enjoy your stream. Okay, have fun cooking. Closest to enemies. Target the closest one. One rifle down. Oh, nice, another rifle down. Nice, only 2 rifles. Do I have enough AP to switch my gun? I have 0. What, can I switch them? I can't. Okay. Alrighty, these few are probably lost. Oh! We'll see who we lose in the end. I wonder if Debbie survives. I don't even know where Debbie is. Damn, why do we have so much range? Well then, shoot this one. Failed. It's Jamie. Alright, so this Godmod, Toothless, and Ruby are dead. The Big Boner and that one Scaramim are also removed. Oh no, here, Bone Zone, Bone Jovi, and Vlad are also gone. It's Debbie. Debbie's here. Debbie's fine for now, okay. Already have 5 AP, so let's move 3 steps in this direction and see who we can shoot. 28. Why is it so high? Attacker, defender, because we're Lich, I see. What can I say? Rip Ruby? Yeah. Just know I'll be judging your ass? No! No. Nice. Nice. Rather happy that we found that demonic wand. Weird of mana though. Oh, never mind. That was wasting our turn. So let's reload. Oh, damn. Mr. Bones, no. Was Rose. Emilia's next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's only 4. Okay. Oh, I am still not done with the reload. Is Mr. Bone Jewelry is not as alive anymore. No. That's so... Oh, nice. You got this one. Yeah, we're winning this quite easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 losses so far. I shuffle my things around here. Oh, there. Oh, Debbie's almost dead. Ooh. Musket is still alive. Did Leopold just freaking die? Oh no. Can I get that musket, please? No? Okay. What now? What now? Nice. Oh, look at this. How about some bloodlust for you? La Bobona. Lord. Done. As the last soldiers fled, the battlefield stood still. Death floated on the wind with wonderful notes of coppery blood and festering flesh, lusting to join my ranks. My thoughts turned immediately to Gervais. I looked around for the target of my efforts. I had seen him earlier, commanding from safety, but he did not number amongst the dead. North gate, portcullis slammed closed, and there I received my answer. The coward had fled. But the bars were no match for my strength. Fueled as I was by the essence of so many departing souls, I wrenched the portcullis up and passed into the streets of the city. People gathered at the side of the road, fear and servitude in their eyes. Where has my uncle gone? Get back, you devil! Tell me. That way, my lord, towards the castle. Onlooker parted as I made my way through the streets. The people seemed uncertain of me. Some cheered my name, while others shrank away in fear. Still others looked ready to draw a weapon, but none actually dared. I followed the streets towards the only place where Gervais would go, his precious keep. As I neared, a young mercenary shakily raised her musket. She couldn't have been more than 16, but still, she told me to stop. I shoved her to the ground with no effort at all. The place was quiet and empty. In his haste, Gervais has left an obvious trail. Up then to his audience chamber. The arrogant man had draped himself upon his chair like it was the throne he so coveted. My nephew? I have indeed no relation to you. You never were you? For you were always partial to Mirabelle, not me. I often suspected that you and I would never be close. He wheezed, as I saw then that blood poured out of a wound in his gut. His precautions had not been secure enough, and he had been wounded somewhere along the way. You're wounded. It seems I am not so popular with some of the people. I do not know if they take your side out of fear or fealty. Perhaps it is convenience. The enemy of my enemy, oh my god, and all that. One of them knifed me as I sought refuge. You're a soldier, you can survive a knife. Why you even build a hospital? That's true, I have had worse injuries than this, though I suspect that I may not live long enough to seek a doctor's hand this time. The enemy of my anime, sure. Your death will mean the birth of a new era in Mans. A faint flicker appeared in my mind. Someone reached out for me. The form of my father coalesced like mist in the morning. He watched over us from above, his lips speaking words that did not reach my ears. He was still distant, but he smiled as he watched, not angry, for once. Would you at least indulge a broken man one chance to convince you? Should I let him speak? Sure. Look at what you've become. I say this not as Baron, but as your uncle. You were once such a sprightly boy. Now death and destruction follows you at every turn. Those soldiers and guards you've killed, did they not have lives? Did my father not have a life that you so carelessly snuffed out? Though you may not believe it, do you not believe me? It was an accident, an argument that went wrong. He knew the dangers of his actions. I did not kill him with intention, you know. I merely wanted him to stop. He forced my hand. Why do people turn down such shadowy trails? You had such a good life. Why throw it all away? Was science. Like my own son then, like Lucas. Education is the genesis of false hope. Your studies led you to believe in a future we cannot achieve. A future your science cannot accomplish. Regardless of your reasons, murdering me will cause change. It will shatter my plans for the throne and strike fear in anyone's heart who's shared my desire for stability. Man, I didn't even get into necromancy for even a year. True. He coughed long and hard, blood dripped out of his mouth. We need to fortify ourselves. We must strengthen what we have, not throw ourselves at the feet of progress. A nation cannot pay the lives of tomorrow with the lives of today. Surely, you must see that. Rulstein is in turmoil. We've just survived Aldous' war and tension with the Venetians remain high. The Ottomans eye our position greedily, and they are a conquering people. But you would lay down the lives of your soldiers for stability then? Regrettable, and yet a price to pay to save all of Rulstein. And you? What has your brand of progress wrought? Okay, Unc, so? Look at you, my nephew. You are no longer human. You have laid waste to a battlefield, and here you stand ready to destroy the only remaining family you have. Not true? Can you not see where ambition and revenge and progress have taken you? Do you not see that death cannot rule a country? Where will you go from here? To the Queen? To the very same thing I had aspired? Wait, have you killed Mother? Gervais said nothing, but I saw sorrow in his eyes. I can't believe it. Can someone tell me what this dude is doing? Is he just perpetually falling? Or is it our father? Is it Zelig who's watching from above? Well, your words mean nothing to me now. Wireless Goonie. Peering beyond the veil, I attacked his soul. Gervais was an enemy of my art, and he feared and despised it, so my art would be the way to destroy him, not just his body, but his soul as well. The outline of his spirit was clear to me, although I had never done anything quite like it. My hands knew what to do. I reached out and grabbed the edge of his essence. What are you doing? No! He screamed as I pulled it away from him. It wasn't the scream of a man in pain. It was the scream of a man being torn asunder. A scream that no man had ever uttered on the battlefield of battle or in the torture's chair. I peeled Gervais' spirit from him, rendering him, flaying him from the inside. It fell apart in my hands, and Gervais remained, frozen in that moment of terror, silent, dead. The deed done, I looked up to the form of my father. So this is Zelig then, okay. He felt further away and yet closer than I'd ever known. My boy, I know that we haven't always had the best of times, but here I see you having done what you must do for me. Your reasons may be wrong, but the gesture is for my benefit. Now with your power, you must bring me. He turned and looked into the distance. There was something there, something both warm and cold, something bright. I knew that it was beyond me. He drifted toward it before turning back. No, it is so close now. You can bring it back. You have the power. I do not wish to move on. Do I? It may be your time, Father. You still call me Father. After all you have discovered. After all you have done. Thank you. He turned back towards the beckoning light. I too felt his faint pull. Make your dad a minion? No, I will release him into the void. W lied. It seems so pointless now. Everything I did, everything Aldous did. It seems so small. So it is time. I know it. And for once, I wanted. Goodbye, Alistair. My son. Forge your own future. Then he faded away and nothing remained. Not the cold, warm light, not a spirit, nothing. Nothing but the dead man in front of me and the weight of the world. A weight that pulled me down onto my knees and drew my head to the floor. A weight in my chest and my arms and my legs that carried with it all my deeds since returning to Mans. I was faintly aware then of a presence from beyond, raging at the realization that I had turned my back on his schemes. Aldous had no relevance to me now. It was powerless in his exile. I could finally rest. You've done it, haven't you? My cousin came up steps behind me. I suppose another duty falls to me. It's not a crown, but it feels as heavy as one. I never wanted it. I just wanted to help the orphans of war become people in their own right. But I knew when he passed on, I would have to be ready. I just wish it were happier or joyous. What kind of leader will you be? My father believed that progress was the enemy, that we should steel ourselves against the future by digging in our heels and closing our borders. That progress can only lead to turmoil and despair. But we must have hope. We must have something to look forward to. We must aspire to progress and seek to nurture it in an enlightened way. What other direction can we go but forward after all? I'm sorry about your father. Are you? I wonder. We can be sorry for things and yet still do them. Of course, he was not the best of fathers, and I don't know if I loved him, not like I loved my mother anyway. Yet he was still my father. And you, Lucas, are you an ally or my enemy? I am a man of learning and respect. I understand the importance of science and of understanding the things we fear. I do not like what you have become, cousin. I fear the power you wield. Yet I also wonder what merits might come of it. I am not your enemy. I do not know if anyone can be your ally. Alright then, I've heard enough. Let's finish things together. The world is not ready for you, you know that, right? So what do you propose? You may not like it, but I think that you should rest, for some time at least. I can play their sensibilities and help them accept there are more things in this world than God and their own desires. Then when the world is ready, you can emerge as a beacon of progress. Perhaps if he had said it a few hours earlier, it would not have seemed so appealing. As I listened though, I had only one thing. Rest. He was offering me rest. I had done everything already. I had dealt with my uncle, saved my father, and made all my unsavory choices. Seek out Annie, the doctor. There is a spellbook filled with my art. Perhaps the two of you can find uses to inure the people into this art of mine, which has for so long been overlooked through fear. I see your meaning here. Some of the works in your book could be applied outside of necromancy. Or perhaps necromancy might have better uses in the hands of an engineer or an inventor. Yes, I know this is precious to you. I know too that it is dangerous. I will ensure that it is kept safe at least. Then it is time I rested. My deeds have spent me. You counsel that I go away for some time. There's a place outside the city that I have made my base of operation. Van Elster Crypt. I shall go there now and renew myself. Yes, do that. I shall come to see you when everything is not so chaotic. I think I shall for the moment say that you and my father killed each other in combat. The people may not entirely believe it, but it will help ease their minds. Man comes home from a long trip, gets turned into the Lich King. True. We could use skeletons for under the sea operations. True. We could build an undersea empire. It felt like a trap, but already my eyelids drooped and I knew there was no alternative. Lucas was a good man and would strive to do right. If I did not agree with it when I awoke, he could not stop me. But for now, rest.
I am your cousin, Lucas Van Elstrick. I am the schoolmaster.
Time passed. It seemed like only an instant. When I opened my eyes again, the air smelled different, new. It took time for my vision to clarify, but eventually everything came into focus around me. We could do the Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh yeah, we could. Maybe we are one of the undead Skelebros of Barbossa's crew in Pirates of the Caribbean 1. A deep layer of dust surrounded me. My clothes had become blackened tatters, slowly disintegrating with age. How many years? Hundreds? But Annie is still here and she looks as beautiful as ever. You're awake, finally. You waited so long. You have no idea how long. I should rewatch the movie. I thought about that recently too. Annie leaned in close and kissed me deep and long. The scent and taste penetrating the dust I felt in my mouth and chest. Warm. You are not? No, my love. I didn't become a lich like you. Couldn't bring myself to do it, though I knew I would lose you without it. But your cousin and I dug around in the spell and some others and figured out a secret for great longevity. So I waited for you, the love of my life. I can't. Oh, this is so beautiful. Unless she betrays me, no, but this is so beautiful. Holy. What? This is a love story all along. I can't believe it. Annie stepped away and offered me a hand. Clasped tight in the other was my spellbook. I knew what it was, though it looked different. Slimmer and metallic, and embroidered with a strange silvered pattern of loops and circuits. How long did I slumber? What? And spoil the surprise, never on your life. I'll just say longer than you think. What about Lucas? Is he also? It took a long while to convince the people that necromancy was just a science and nothing more. He knew that people would be suspicious if, like me, he didn't age. He was too famous for that. Besides, the quality, not the longevity of one's life is what is important. So he made that sacrifice, and perhaps he didn't want to remain old forever once he had not stayed young with me. He died, Alistair. I'm sorry. Well, Annie, but you have achieved everlasting life. It's incredible. Perhaps not forever, but for long ages. I've kept most of that secret to myself. People have to die, you know? We can't all stick around. I've let slip a thing or two, though. People live a little bit longer than they used to, by a century, or thereabouts. And he gave a sly grin, whose manner I recalled as from a delicious dream, but I received no explanation beyond that. Is the world ready for me now? I think so. There's a film, a play about you now, you know? Everybody's seen it, I'm sure, but they think it's just a tale. Still, there's only one way to find out. Let us go out then, together. I took the hand Annie offered me again, warm hand and cold. We walked through the familiar space of my abode. The light shone through the entrance. This is it, my love. I blinked several times as the light hit me. I smelled the sea, birds sang all around me, and then I saw everything. I kept Kubla Khan, my Samuel Taylor Coleridge, 1816. Look at this, they kept the old castle in the new city. In Xandu did Kubla Khan a stately pleasure dome decree, whereof the sacred river ran through caverns measureless to man down to a sunless sea. So twice 5 miles of fertile ground with walls and towers were girdled round, and they were gardens bright with sinuous rills, where blossomed many an incense-bearing tree. And here were forests ancient as the hills, enfolding sunny spots of greenery. But oh, the deep romantic chasm which slanted down the green hill athwart a cordon cover, a savage place, as holy and enchanted. Asir beneath a waning moon was haunted by woman wailing for a demon lover. And from this chasm with ceaseless turmoil seething, as if this earth in fast thick pans were breathing, a mighty fountain momently was forced, amid whose swift, half-intermittent burst huge fragments vaulted like rebounding hail, or chaffy grain beneath the thresher's flail. I won't catch the rest if I'm reading it loudly, I'm sorry. You may read it now. Close your eyes with holy dread, for he on honey dew hath fed and drunk the milk of paradise. I believe that is a rather good ending for this story. Look at this, even if it looks a bit goofy with the old castle in the really modern city. With drones flying. Look at the domes on the ground, look at the yachts in the background. With wind energy there. This pleases mine, it does. Alistair's Jesus. I live in Helldivers now. This is so beautiful, holy. Close painting and exit to menu? Guess so. Thank you for playing. If you enjoyed the game, a review on Steam would be really appreciated. Probably should do that. What an amazing game. Absolutely loved almost every second of it. You know, but there were obviously once or twice scenes where I was like, wow, what's happening here? When the meaning of what I clicked is not quite what I thought, and you know, when you sometimes you misinterpret how an NPC reacts, but that's okay. In the end, we still got a very good outcome. In the end, everything is nice. Also got an achievement, I believe, with that ending. 7.6% have that achievement. Lovely, lovely. Kubla Khan. Gosh, what a lovely game. You know, it didn't have a lot of fighting, but the story building was peak. Absolutely peak. And I'm glad we did this this week with a couple of Necromancer's Tale streams. Gosh, it was fun. It was so much fun. Holy. So about 200 to 300 years? Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Yeah, that was our Necromancer's Tale journey. We have become a lich and have a wife that achieved almost immortality, but just longevity, advanced longevity. Lovely. It's so lovely, holy moly. The music is so nice. You did romance that neck. I did romance that Irish neck. I did romance the heck out of the Irish neck. Gosh, now I have to think about what to do next. But yeah, that's it for this week. I thank you very much. Another project completed. You have a thing for redheads? Who doesn't? That's the more important question. Truly. Oh, yeah. Good. Tomorrow is Monday for me, so there will be no stream, but you will get your schedule for the next week. We have to think about how we replace the Necromancer's Tale. We could do another, you know, stream where we not another week where we have the same game on multiple days this week. Maybe pray, unless we say now we have that ending where we just left the station. Because then we can start a couple of new things. I have Tyranny, another CRPG I wanted to play. We also have the Bioshock series, I believe. And we could do a couple of things a couple of games to think about. Let me see. So, this I want to do a collab with. So yeah, we could play Control, we could play Tyranny. We could do Lords of the Fallen. I just finished my first playthrough of the game where I achieved the Umbra landing for my first playthrough. I thought that was quite sexy. Vampire is on there, but I don't want to play that at the moment. So I think Bioshock, Control and Tyranny are up there. Or we just try to finish Black Book now. Because I think Black Book could also last a bit longer. Thank you, Trudy, for staying with me through this journey, through this Necromancer's Tale. And I hope you liked it. I definitely did. This is definitely one of my favorite games that I ever played. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm a bit. I don't know. I don't even know what I am right now. I'm a bit. It's not overwhelmed, but it is. I'm very happy how this turned out. I'm very happy that it is over. I'm very happy how it turned out in the end. You know, with everything. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, this will be the moment where I call it. We'll leave. So I hope I see you again next time. And please have a lovely local daytime, and I can only say thank you and Baba Booey.